then here we are today down here at Rode Hill Fisheries, going on to Brickyard, which I don't think I've shown you on the channel. But there's an elusive 25-pounder in there and plenty of 20s. So fingers crossed we can get a big fish out of there, and I will be hunting for that 25. Apparently it's not come out in 3 years, but hopefully I can get her out today. We'll see what we can do, but I am only here for a day session. But fingers crossed we can have her out. Come on the carp, come on the carp gods, bring it on. Yeah, man. So then I'm all set up over on Brickyard now. I've got 2 rods out to a sandbar, which thankfully Tom, one of the boys that runs this place, has told me is out there. So fingers crossed I can get a fish on there. I've chucked one right into the corner where the wind is ripping into. So fingers crossed the fish are pushing down into there as well. I've had a few fish show up the other end of the lake, and if I need to I can move swims as there's no one else on the lake today. So fingers crossed for a chunk, fingers crossed for that 25. So then I've brought one of the rods a little bit closer in, as I've seen a fair few fish showing a little bit closer in, and I've already had plenty of knocks on it in the first 5 minutes of it being out. So fingers crossed that we'll get a fish on that rod, and hopefully we'll have fish on the other spots too. I'll put a few pellets out around that one, a few larger pellets, as I am after that bigger fish, that 25, which is very elusive. It's not been out in 3 years, but fingers crossed we can get him. If not, I'll definitely be back to have another shot at trying to get it. But hopefully we can get a few of the bigger boys out, so we'll just have to wait and see. Well, come on Fredo, come on the carp, come on the carp gods, bring it on. So then I know that I've only just spoken, but I've just had a run on that rod, which I have brought closer in. Sadly, I lost it, but fingers crossed we'll have plenty more runs. But yeah, I'm gonna get some more bait out onto that spot, and fingers crossed we can have one. Kiam on the carp. Sadly, I just lost that fish. For some reason my line got tangled around the tip of the rod, and the line has just snapped on me. So I'm going to retie everything back up, and sadly I don't have any leads either, so I'm going to put a method feeder on just to get this rod out there. But fingers crossed we can get the fish back on that spot and hopefully have a few. Come on the carp, come on the carp gods, let's get something special. So then it didn't take long, the same rod to rip off as soon as I got it back out there. The fish are obviously in the spot. Kiama. So then, a lovely little common out of this lake. There is quite a few smaller ones in here, but hopefully the bigger ones will move in after I've had a few runs from these smaller ones. But what a scrap he's still put up. Bear in mind he only is a little one, but wow, he's in pristine condition. It looks absolutely amazing. We'll get some pictures and slip him back. Hopefully the bigger ones will come along. Yeah man. So then, just got his rod back out onto that spot, and straight away I had a knock on one of the other rods, and then this rod has ripped straight back into action. Yeah man, let's get these fish straight on this spot. Hopefully get the bigger ones on it too. Yeah man. So then, fish number 2 off of the same spot, hopefully plenty more to come. I think I've found out where those fish are sitting now, and hopefully the bigger ones will move in after having a few of these smaller ones. Come on a carp, gods, bring it on. So then, different rod on that same spot, and it's away. Come on, we're getting a fish on a spot, hopefully we get some big ones. So then, fish number 3 off of that spot again, but a different rod this time. Hopefully these smaller fish are enticing that big elusive 25 into that spot. Come on a carp, gods, I'll keep praying until he's in my net. Come on. So then, fish number 4, another one off that spot again. I really am hoping that those bigger fish are going to move on onto that spot, clear out these smaller fish, and hopefully have a few of the bigger chunks there is in it. Come on. So then, fish number 4, a proper little beaten up thing, which is a shame, but a different spot, so hopefully we can get fish on all the spots now and land a big one. Come on the carp, gods, I'm still crossing my fingers for the big one. Come on. So then, I've had a fair few fish over here on Brickyard now, but it's all completely stopped. There's no action, no fish showing at all. So I'm going to head over to New Lake and hopefully, fingers crossed, get a few fish. I know there is a few big fish in there, as not too long ago I caught an 18 over there in a 24-hour, so that wasn't too bad at all, and I know that usually it's quite productive. So fingers crossed I can go over there, have a few fish and show you some more beauts. Come on, and hopefully we'll get the 24 of us over there. Come on the carp gods, bring it on. So then, we're over here on New Lake now. Fingers crossed for a few fish. I've seen some show already in the swim that I've jumped into. This lake usually produces a fair few fish and some good sizes every now and again. I know there's a 24 in here and there is possibly a few bigger than that, but hopefully we can have something decent out of here. If not, any fish will be nice. But yeah, let's hope for a big one, and hopefully you'll see me soon with another carp. Yeah. So then, here we are over a New Lake with another fish, and this is a little bit more like it, a little bit bigger than the fish we're catching over on Brickyard. But as I said before many times, Rode Hill is one of the best places to come to, even if it is for a 24-hour or just a day session. You're guaranteed a few bites with a few beautiful fish like this. So thank you all for watching, everyone. Make sure to like and subscribe, and head over to my Instagram to see what's behind the scenes and see a little bit more of what we're doing when we're not fishing. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and hopefully